진영아. 바이바이. 바이바이. 에리야. 바이바이. 바이바이. Bye-bye.
100 feet up in the air.
Hey, bye-bye. Eddie, bye-bye.
100 feet in the air. Oh my goodness, will she make it? She made it across that.
진영아. 진영아.
Such a good job. And you're going to get to make the return trip with Mr. Bear.
진호야. 진호야. bye-bye.
Here she goes on her return trip. This is very dangerous for Mr. Bear because he's not seatbelted. And she made it once again. Oh, good job, Wanda. I didn't know.
진영아. 발 올려, 발. 발 올려.
Hey, good one, everyone. You take a great lead
진영아.
for everybody out there.
bye-bye.
Tightrope walker. Thank you, Wanda. And thank you, Mr. You did a good job with the Woo,
bye-bye 하라 그래, bye-bye. bye-bye. 진호, bye-bye. 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 바이바이. 에릭. 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 진호야. 와, 바이바이.
Hey, Heather, get your sister this.
안 돼. 진호야, 앞으로 가. 자, 앞으로 가. 알았어, 앞으로 가. 진영아, 안 돼. 아시아로 타. 타. 벨트 차고. 벨트 차고. 바이바이. 진영아! 나가, 빨라. 빠바이 안 해, 빠바이, 빠바이. 진영아! 진호야! 진영아!
You mean Barney? Oh, Dino! Dino and Fred and Barney. Okay, the dinosaur. No, because we're going to have lunch. Bye.
No!
Stephanie, this little girl in a pink and white stripe, she reminds me of Claire. She used to be in Rachel's school. The hairstyle.
누가 잘랐어?
He's going to have a good time.
저거.
Follow the leader.
Who's the leader?
Oh, this one there in the blue shirt. No, senor. He's only about 3.5 years old, I think, Stephanie. Pretty big
Well, good afternoon. How are you doing today? I'm sorry, but that's just not going to cut it. You all have to be much louder than that because you're going to see a sea lion show, and well, as you can see, Ev looks pretty comfortable right where he is. But it's going to take a lot of convincing to get him up here on stage to do the show for you. And well, these sea lions like their audiences get really into the show and really excited. So I'm going to ask you one more time, and maybe this time we'll get him up. How about it today? There we go. Well, my name is Christian. I'd like to welcome everyone to Paramount's King's Dominion Entrance. to our saltwater friend show. Looks like we got a couple saltwater friends here today. Guys, would you like to say hello to all these nice people? Hello. Yeah, and as I told you, Evan Duke like a lot of noise, and there's one thing they insist on seeing and hearing a whole lot of, and that is lots and lots of applause. Let's everybody practice. Very nice. I'm going to introduce you to our two stars. Over here, as you already said, this is Eb. Eb is a male California sea lion. He's 10 years old, weighs a good 280 pounds. Come kiss Eb. Thank you. And well, Eb gives the best hugs in the entire world. Thank you. Our other star is Duke. Duke is a little bit younger and smaller than Eb. He's 7 years old, but still weighs a good 230 pounds. How you doing, Duke? Yeah, nice to see you. Duke and I are just really good buddies. Well, before we actually start the show, ladies and gentlemen, I do have something pretty serious to talk about. And while I was out here earlier, I heard a few of you all talking about Evan Duke. Now, normally that wouldn't be such a big deal, but I heard a horrible four-letter word that starts with an S. You all should be ashamed of yourselves. Evan Duke hated when people think that they're a seal. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Well, we're going to make sure that no one here ever makes that mistake again, and we're going to show you 3 differences between seals and sea lions, so you'll never, ever embarrass sea lions like that again. Now, one good way to tell a sea lion from a seal is to look right up inside of their head, and you'll see these little flaps. Seals do not have these. These are ear flaps. All seals have are just small holes there. So if you see an animal shaped like Duke here with the flaps, you definitely have a sea lion. Another good way to tell the difference between seals and sea lions is to look at these large and powerful front flippers. Now, Ev and Duke are really proud of these because they can swim a good 15 miles an hour with these things. They also get around very well on land. Their cousins, the seals, however, well, their front flippers are much smaller and weaker, almost a half to a third of the size of a sea lion's flipper. And, well, they're so weak they swim using their hind flippers, and they also cannot support their body weight when they're out on land. So a seal sort of ends up looking like a great big slug. Yeah, very nice, Eb. Now, Eb wants to show you just how strong his front flippers really are. He can actually pick all 280 pounds of his body weight up on those front flippers. Very nice, Eb. Now I'm going to show you that grace and power one more time with what we like to call a California sea lion. Beautiful, yeah, I think they deserve a bigger hand than that. Come on. Very nice. Now another difference between seals and sea lions are these necks. Duke, would you mind showing off your neck, please? Come on. All the way. Okay, maybe not. Now, you'll notice that Elvis has a very long and skinny neck, but it's also very flexible. And therefore, he can catch fish anywhere near his body. Now, this helps sea lions to be really good hunters out in the wild. There you go, Duke. I'm going to show you just how well they can catch things with the help of these 4 blue and white rings. Now, Evan Duke has been trained to catch these rings around that neck of theirs, but to tell you the truth, they're not very good at counting. So we need some help from the audience. When I throw this first ring, it's going to be ring number 1, ring number 2, and ring number 3. Very nice. Duke, and 1 for Eb. Ring number 4. Eb, that's supposed to go around your neck. Hey, now, guys. You're being such a wise guy. Anyway, I told you that neck helps sea lions to be really good hunters out in the wild. Now, the neck's not the only thing that helps them to be... Oh, thank you, Duke. I must have dropped that. You're so helpful. Duke, what is it? You want a fish for that, huh? I don't know. What do y'all think? Does Duke deserve a fish for that? Okay, Duke. There you go. Now, as I was saying... Duke, what do you mean it wasn't big enough? What do you want? You want another one? A bigger one, huh? I don't know. Do y'all think he deserves a bigger fish? Okay, Duke, there you go. Now go back to your seat, please. Thank you. Now, as I was saying before I was very rudely interrupted, that sea lions have another feature on their body that helps them to be good hunters, and that would be the long ivory-colored whiskers on the front of their face. Now, when a sea lion swims through the water with them spread out just like that, he can feel very soft and subtle vibrations. Now, what this means is, well, if a school of fish happen to swim by a sea lion, well, they can zero in on them with their whiskers and reach out with that great big neck of theirs and eat them for lunch. And we're going to show you what else they can do with those whiskers. It's very old and well-known sea lion behavior called the ball bounce. Now you'll notice that Em spreads his whiskers out to let him know exactly where the ball is at all times, enabling him to move his neck and his head underneath it. Thank you, Em. Yeah, that took a lot of work, didn't it, boy? Duke's going to show off some fancy footwork here. Have a roll over, please. Very nice, Duke. And what about a nice, pretty bow? Beautiful. That Em and Duke are really excited to be here at Paramount's Kings Dominion this summer, and that's because they've been doing shows for quite a few years and keep hoping that one day their dream is going to come true, that a real-life Paramount executive is going to come along and see one of their shows. I think they're such good entertainers that, well, the next thing these guys know, they're on a plane out to Hollywood. They really want to make it big in the movies. So we're going to showcase their talent for you, just in case anyone out here really is a Paramount executive. I think we're going to do that by singing a little song for everyone. So if anyone knows the words, please sing along. Hey, guys. I don't hear anyone singing. Come on. Yeah, what a pretty song.
왜 불렀어?
I'll tell you a little bit about training. When we train an animal like a California sea lion, we use a system known as positive reinforcement. Now, I know that sounds a little bit complicated, but really it's easy. Whenever you do a behavior that I like, I give them a reward for it. Like, okay, why don't you come over and give Ed a great big kiss? Needing walk that way, please. Your turn. One over here for Duke. And one for Em. Your turn. One over here for Duke. And over here for Em. Very nice. And one for Duke. And last one for Em. Yeah, that's a great big hand for our volunteers. Well, this almost concludes our show, ladies and gentlemen, but I would like to invite everyone to a question and answer session afterwards. Not only is it very informative, but it is a whole lot of fun. Thanks for coming out. Have a great day here at Paramount.
똥멋. 아우, 똥멋.
진짜.
진영아,
진 내리라니까.
진영아. 아빠 여기 있다. 괜찮어?
애기 어디로 나가요? 헤이.
진호야, 바이바이. 아, 그래, 잘해.
Forward, please. Thank you. Please sit up straight at all times. Thank you.
진영아, 저 위에.
저 위에. 진영아, 저 위에 올라가. 아니, 여기 위에, 여기. 진영아. 바이바이. 바이바이 안 해? 에리 아빠, 아저씨 바이바이. 예. 예. 진영아. 됐다. 에리야, 됐다. 에리 빨리 데려가. 에리야.
Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to Boulder Bumpers. For your own safety, please remain seated, keeping your arms and legs tight apart at all times. If you get stuck up against the wall or up against another car, turn your wheel in a big circle. There's the gas we ask you not to sit on, lean on, or lean over the railing to assist your child. Thank you, and enjoy your ride.
돌리라래 막아서. 만지마, 정아 만지마. 정아야.
Please remain
만지마.
seated. The ride is not over. Please remain seated. The ride is not over.
정아야, 만지마. 진아야, 아빠한테 돌려. 돌려.